Star Citizen just released a brand new ship, the MISC Fortune. This is a salvage ship, and today we're going to take our first look with it. We're also going to go salvage with it to see how much money we can make with it. I'm pretty sure we can make quite a bit since salvage space pays quite decently. So I'm going to upgrade the laser. I'm going to take a tour of it in a minute. But first, let's just open up the back here since they do add a little cargo grid in the back here for us as well. So that we can see here, you'll definitely see me use this in a second once we salvage. But basically just a MISC prospector geared up to be a salvage ship. You can see it has some cargo grids here on the side. And then on the other side is the same little weapons. Instead of the mining laser, we've got a salvage laser here. Plus some whiskers. They call it whiskers, I believe. So that you can fracture vehicles. And on the other side, pretty much the same. We'll take a tour in a minute. But first, I want to upgrade this little laser of us. We are at the moment at the ambitious dream station, crew L1, right? Let's send the ship down and quickly head over so that we can upgrade this laser. Well, I've been sitting here for 10 minutes and the elevator is not communicating with me. So pretty much broken. Let's send up the ship again. And then I guess we'll salvage with the regular salvage laser. But if you wanted to upgrade it and your elevators actually work, come to ambitious dream station and upgrade your laser here. You can buy it here. But I guess I'll just get my ship and then we'll go salvaging in an asteroid belt here. Gonna be super safe since we're going to be in an asteroid belt that nobody can really visit or find us. Might as well give the tour of the ship now since the elevator is not working right. So here is the back of it. It does have a little ramp where we can enter. It also has a side door just like the prospector. But this one is pretty decent. We can snap cargo onto this, I believe. We'll do it after we salvage a couple of boxes. I'm not going to have ammo for my gun, unfortunately. But you can see all the components in here as well. Shields. I think it's got 3 shields. Haven't really looked on Urkel yet. On the component side of things. Just because we don't really going to upgrade it today. But you can get your dispensers here, auto eject, so that you can fill up your cargo grid here on the sides. As you can see, nice little windows, but obviously this is going to get covered eventually. Both sides. I'll activate this eventually once our buffer is full so that we can watch it work. But if we head through here, just a regular prospector, right? Got your bed, got your shower. I'm sure people have seen this a million times. But this is kind of new. You get a little weapon rack for your tractor beam if you need it. I think you can even put your pistol in here. You can see place. Let me see. Medical, and you can equip your tractor beam. Mine is working, but we can even craft that. We can craft that if we need to. But let's head out and we start salvaging. I'll show you exactly where I'm going to salvage so that you can also do it. For some reason, I'm trespassing. I didn't steal this ship, by the way. I bought it with my own money so that I can show you guys. So to get to the asteroid belt, we're going to open up our map here. You can see at the moment, I am at ambitious dream station, crew L1, right? But to get to the asteroid belt, we want to route ourselves to RL3 here. I'm just going to say route. We're going to spool our quantum drive. And once we hit about 11 GM, thereabout, we're going to cut our engines. Let me just go there. We're going to cut our engines by using the button U. We're at 12 GM right now. We're almost there. So here we go. I'm going to cut our engines. Press U. And then hold Alt R again to turn everything on. But now we're in an asteroid belt here. You can see lots of asteroids. Now we can start scanning for things here and there. Let me just enter scanning mode here. We are looking for things that is multiples of 2000s. So I'm just going to keep scanning and see if I can find any. There we go. We've got 24,000. Now this should be salvage panels. We're going to go look. We're only going for this because if we can basically divide it by 2000 and it's a perfect number, right? Then we can find salvage panels. This is the main logic behind it. You can see so many panels. These days they show up quite a bit, so we've got so much of them. Super lucky with this actually. You can see they're right here a lot. First we'll probably fill this up. Let me just get closer. They're quite difficult to spot sometimes when you're too close, so it's hard to keep track of them. I'll probably miss a couple here and there, but we got very lucky with this find. I think to salvage with this ship, we can just hit M, right? It will bring out our salvage laser, and it's just clicking and we're all good. So let me see, does this work? This is super slow at the moment, the default laser. I did want to upgrade it to the abrade, but the elevator unfortunately didn't work. So this is probably going to take a minute. I'll probably do it until we're full. You can see there on the right hand side, we get the indicator on how much ECUs we have scraped. We do get a tractor beam module as well, I believe. So it's not just the regular one. We can tractor beam with it as well. To use this, I just right click to switch right. So that's basically how you switch between it at the moment. But I was getting a little bit bored, so I was messing with the controls. But let's continue. Well, I'm finally done with this panel. Let me just turn off my tractor beam here, or my beam, and activate ACM mode. It's very important after you're done with the panel. Make sure you destroy it, just because other people might stumble upon it. This one doesn't want to get destroyed at the moment. Well, it definitely went away. Let's get another panel here. I had to reverse a little bit just to see the panels, since when you're super close, you can't really see anything. Hopefully that other one destroyed. My lasers were a little bit too much for it, but we're gonna salvage this one next. I'm probably just gonna fill up, and then we'll see how it looks when we activate the auto ejections. Just gonna press M again to activate my head, and then I'll salvage everything here. It takes super long, not gonna lie, this laser. Finally done with this panel. Not gonna lie, I felt like I became a vegetable for a second there. But let me just turn this around and get the other side of it as well. You do get a tractor beam, super helpful, right? I'm just holding in R and then using my mouse wheel or my mouse to turn this. Very helpful. Right click again to go to my regular laser. You can probably pull all the panels together as well. Might be way more helpful, but I'll continue until we're full. Okay, I licked my plate clean. Let's see if we can shoot this thing. Yeah, this disappears, right? Trying to destroy it, but I'm not gonna go follow that. People in my last comment section said I should shoot these things. Maybe they hold it with a tractor beam, but they just float away. Let's see if we can find a little bit more, since we need just a little bit more. I'm just gonna reverse here. See, there's a lot of them. I do lose track of them quite a bit. Don't know how other people keep track of them, but I lose track of them quite easily. I'm just gonna take my tractor beam here and move everything over to one panel. We've got this one. Let's see if we can move it over to the other panels as well. Just reverse here a bit. I'm just gonna put it right next to this one so I don't lose it. There we go. Let me just see if I can find a little bit more. There should be little ones. Here's the little ones. Let's get them close as well. I think that should be good enough. We've got 4 of them now. All together, now we can just scrape them all. We're almost full, and then we can eject everything. We're finally full. Holy, it's been a minute. Actually, it's been an hour for me since I started recording. So it's more of a torture session with this laser. But at least now we can auto eject and see how this works. It's not this room, it's the next one. This should fill up. I kind of want to see it in action in third person. I'm just gonna go in here, auto, filling up box, and then this one, auto, filling up box. Let's go into the cockpit here. and see if we can see it work in third person. So it's filling. Let me just zoom in here a little bit for you guys. Oh, I'm moving. So it's definitely going onto the grid. It just fades down. But I think it's just popping in, right? Nothing crazy. A little bit dark, unfortunately. Maybe I can roll the ship so that we can see. There we go. A little bit better. So it's just popping in, filling up the cargo area. So I wish it filled up the first bit first and then work its way back to the port that ejects the cargo. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. It just does whatever it likes. I guess it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Star Citizen already taking super long. So might as well just make it pop. I really don't care. This is the visual thing. Now let's see here. Filler station block. Okay. Can I still salvage? And fill this up now. So I can still fill up the basically the filler station. The reserves, right? But let me go put some of this on the cargo grid so that we can fill up the rest and get a full load, completely full. Let's get out here and then we'll go into space. Make sure I've got my helmet on. There we go. Now we can go down the elevator. Oh, we fell out a little bit here and there, but we should be able to use our tractor beam. Can I detach this? Okay, I can detach. Let's see if we can snap this. Recycled material. So this goes for quite a lot, right? We'll see at the end of the video how much we can make with the full one. So we can snap that. It's very good that they gave us a little cargo grid here. I'm just going to quickly fill it. There we go. About 4 SU boxes. You can't stack them. You can just put 4 down. And that's about all you get. So let me send this up and I'll enter in at the side door here. You see, and there we go. We're inside again. Let's go take a look at our cargo. Here's our cargo neatly stacked. Nothing crazy. But let's continue salvaging. And then I'll fill up everything. We'll probably fill up the rest as well. So that we can get a full load and see how much we make per almost set MISC prospector. It is the Fortune. There's definitely an optimal range for this. So the closer you are, I feel a little bit better with this laser. Maybe with other lasers it's a bit different. But I just scooted in a little bit more and it works way better. I think the intensity increases, increasing the melting point. So definitely get nice and close with this. You can even hear the beeping noise a little bit here and there when you close in. That means you're close enough. And then you can start salvaging. And at the last little bit here, we're completely full. You can see 13 out of 13 at the moment. This panel luckily filled us up. These are super good panels, so look out for them. A little bit bigger than the rest. I'm going to shoot this one as well. Hopefully it explodes, who knows. But say goodbye to panel. Let me go to Orison and I'm going to try and sell there. Hopefully it works. I know it was bugged for me at one point because it's my home location. But we'll see. You can see my water is also super low. Let me quickly drink something before I die off first. Hopefully this bottle doesn't knock me out. Since there was a bug where this could happen. I think we're in the clear for now. Now we can go to Orison and unload everything. You can see all the boxes. It's filled. Wait, my boxes disappeared. Ow. Wait, they're not auto-populate? They said they used the ACUs, but it didn't auto-populate for some reason. Please clear the conveyor belt, then press the eject. Continue ejection. Preparing to eject. They definitely used my ACUs that I farmed, but they didn't fill it. So it looks like I'm gonna have to be farming a little bit more, just because who Okay, this one is full on, at least on the one side. But I definitely took the things that I salvaged, but they didn't fill the freaking belt, which is crazy. Well, I guess we're salvaging a little bit more. Luckily, I didn't leave without checking. Well, I had a lot of time to think while salvaging these panels. I think compared to the Vulture, the MISC Fortune is a little bit lacking, right? Gonna have to get out of the ship anyway to load those 4 ECUs at the back, but you do not really get much more for it. The Vulture, I think, has more cargo than this one as well, and it's faster with these 2 laser beams. Why not make the laser beams of the Vulture even faster and give this thing more cargo, since I believe you can add more cargo to the outside units, maybe double it up so it stacks twice, and then just keep this laser really slow and make the Vulture really fast, and then you have 2 quite different ships or 2 different playstyles. Since for me this is super tedious, the slowness of this, but if it was a little bit faster it would have been a little bit more satisfying for my brain. So why not do this? Otherwise I would have just gone with the Vulture, but we'll definitely see how much we can make with this. I'm just making sure that my filler here is completely full and you're not gonna waste anything. Now we can head over to Orison. Finally at Orison here, I'm just gonna land. If I sound a little bit sick or tired in this video, it's because I am. I got the fever. This whole week I had the fever and I've been feeling super nauseous. So not the best to have a fever in the summer, right? Especially when you get hot, to kill off everything. So it hasn't been the greatest. Yesterday I slept 18 hours. But I'm feeling a little bit better, so I thought, hey, the new ship is out. Let me make a video on it. Let me check it out, right? So definitely great success that I managed to pull this off. Let's go land and see how much we can make with the MISC Fortune. Finally landed. Luckily for us, the cargo's on the outside, but I'm gonna just turn my butt, get that 4 ACU right here. It's been super busy at Orison. We're getting a landing area. Took a minute. Let's get out and then we'll see what we can do. Now I'm gonna take these off first, just to see if it will refill once I take everything off. The end here, we'll see how many boxes we have, just to make sure how much money we can make. Also clearing this side, almost done. And then we need to refill everything. We're all loaded. Now for the cargo bay. And then we need to eject the others as well. Here we go. Nice. Super smooth. Very convenient cargo area. Nothing too tight, so can get it out super quickly. Okay, all loaded on there. Now let's go up and eject the other cargo. We'll probably just use the elevator again to get back. But let's say continue ejecting. Doesn't want to eject for some reason. The cargo belt is empty. I'm pretty sure we still got cargo in our ship, but it doesn't want to eject for some reason. Let me just turn off the engines and turn it on again. Switch off everything. Ready ship. I have no idea how to fix this. Let me just see if I enter salvage mode. You can see our thing is still full here. So we still have stuff in the further station. 13 ACUs to be exact. Let me just get out. Let's try again. And there we go. It is actually doing it now. For the other side, also doing it. Nice. I'll give it one more shot. After we finish everything, there might be some reserve. We'll definitely have a look. But let's see how it ejects the cargo. So it puts this one first for some reason. Looks like it didn't do it continuously. Gonna have to go up again. We're back at the panel here. Let me just make sure that is selected. And then the other one as well. I think this needs to light up and then it will continue doing it. Yeah, it's doing it now continuously. Let's see if we're fast enough, if we can watch it happen. We run. Okay, here we go. See, it does the first box first and then it's basically doing it the wrong way around. It needs to fill from the back and work its way up, but it doesn't, unfortunately. There you go. You can see it opens up. Pretty decent. If it just filled from the back to the front, would have been way better, but I don't really care, to be honest. Okay, and let me unload. It actually filling up another box just because I removed this one. So it had one in reserve right here, I believe. So we got an extra box, meaning we can get 2 extra boxes. Or maybe not. Anyway, we'll count the boxes at the end here. You see, maybe it didn't fill this side. It filled this side as well. So maybe it filled the extra box right here as well. It's because there was probably one in reserve. But we'll definitely count the boxes in total. How much we were able to carry, right? Just to see. And there we go. Everything is neatly stacked. Let me just take one last look. There's more boxes inside that I can eject. Just for in case, right? We want to double check. Okay, doesn't seem like we've got anything here. Here we might have. Continue. Maybe one. Let's see. We can go down again. Good thing we checked, right? Otherwise we would have missed it, maybe. So I think it's definitely one extra. Super nice. Always happy about extra money. Give it one last look on this side as well. Okay. So we're all in the clear. We can go sell. We just send everything down. Hoping we can sell. Sometimes when you set your home location, you can't sell here. But then I'll just calculate the money that we can make in total, since we do know the prices. So here's all our SEUs. I'll count at trade and development once we can actually see it. Let me head over. I just want to say good luck with the elevators in this patch. They take forever and already been bored by one since we couldn't get our upgrade. But yeah, I'm going to go to the spaceport here. Go to trade and development. You just head to the spaceport. Then you take these blue elevators to the shuttle station. Once at the shuttle station, you take the right shuttle here. Once your shuttle has arrived, you can exit. And then when you look back, you're going to see a status building. Difficult word for me to say. That building right there. Stratus, something like that. We're gonna go over there, and just underneath it should be trade and development. And once inside, you can use these terminals, usually to sell if it's not bugged. Let's see, Horizon. And here we go. 31 SEUs of materials. So I'm just gonna max it out, make sure we've got everything. We made 334,000. Now, how long did this take? Well, this took me 2 hours and 30 minutes. Maybe I'm just really bad at salvaging, or maybe I had to wait for a bug or two. I definitely think I can improve my time by quite a bit if I didn't record a video. But hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and a big thank you to my YouTube members. I really appreciate it. If you want to watch more videos like this, then you can watch this video right here, where I show you how to make money with a MISC Prospector by renting it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.